Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. This is Saturday evening, and I came up with something that I thought was kind of fun and different, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and share it with you. And hopefully you'll like it too. If you don't, just like a horse eats his food, he comes across a stick, he spits it out and keeps on eating. So if you don't like it, just lay it to the side and keep coming back anyway, because there'll be something you like, I hope. All that being said, we've all heard of altered paper clips. We take the paper clip and we glue paper and do stuff to it, make it cute to put in our journals. Well, I was inspired by my great-granddaughter's hair bow. So I happen to have two of these hair clips, little metal clips, right, like that, and they're pretty strong. So I want to, let's get a little closer in, there we go, show you what I came up with. So I'm going to do a grungy shabby one first. So I have this trim that I get at Joann's for $1. I put some vintage photo stain on it, and then gilding paste or gilding wax, gold, or it's like a bronzy gold color. Let me get it. I'm almost out of it. I need to get more. It's metallic gilding polish by Cosmic Shimmer, which is an amazing company, and I think I had ordered it on joggles.com a long time ago, maybe 3 years ago-ish. And I'm trying to find the color of this one because it's a dark yellow color. Almost, let me find it. Gold Treasure gilding polish. That's the name of this color, Gold Treasure. So anyway, that's my favorite, and I use it on a lot of different things, but that's what I did to this trim. I'll let you see it closer up. You can just, make it spotty and goofy. I mean grungy, not goofy, grungy. See? But that's not why we're here. It's a different subject. Then I have this little piece of cloth that I did the same thing to. I put the stain, and the gilding polish on the fabric. I'm trying to get it closer so you can see. Doesn't want to focus. Anyway, you just take a little piece of fabric. I didn't measure because I don't measure. And tighten a knot and then spread it out so it looks like a bow. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this on the clip. I'll show you one that I already made. I made this one today to go inside my Everything Tulips journal design team project. And Maria Verano sent me this cool tulip ribbon, so I used it. Let me see, opens, and it holds pretty good. Then I had this little piece of celery colored sari silk, and I wanted to use that because I wanted something kind of light and airy on this one. Cute, huh? But you can do the bow sideways and clip it on your page. Let me show you. So I wanted to hold this tag, so I just slip it on that way, and it holds really well. Isn't that cute? And it's different. I love it. So it's called a Dale bow. And if you turn it that way, I mean, you can go either way. You could turn the bow long ways if you wanted as well. I just kind of liked it that way. So that's what I'm going to show you how to make. Isn't that trim cool? Totally different subject. So anyway, I'm using a glue gun which works pretty well. You can use E6000 or Fabri-Tac probably too, but for video purposes, tutorial purposes, I am using hot glue. So I just squirt the hot glue all over this, like so, one side, like that. Then I take my trim and put it inside and try to get it centered, which is the hardest part because I seem to always get it off to one side, like I just did. So let's do it again. Let's put it on the fabric this time. And like I said, you want to get it, I still can't do it, in the center. Of course, it's on a video, so it's not going to do right. There we go. And yeah, that looks kind of yucky, but you're going to cover this up. So you get that on pretty good. Okay. Then you put you some glue all the way at the top. And go all the way down. And I coat it pretty good because I want it to stay, obviously. And you go that direction and just kind of press it good, making sure you can still open it. So you press it down good, and then you can take your scissors and clip off if you have any little scraggly pieces like I just did. So that's that side. Now we're going to go on the inside, and you don't have to cover the whole thing if you don't want. I just thought it was cute to cover the entire thing. So now we're going inside. I'm going to push it down with my scissors like so. Here, keeping it centered down. Don't worry about excess glue or anything because you're going to cover that up. Then we're going to come down this side, like here. And I'm going to glue all over here, and I glue a little bit, and it's the width of, I go a little bit wider than the pin so that it'll press down and glue good. So we're coming down the mountain, and we're going this direction, making sure you keep it centered. No extra charge for extra glue. Mesh that down good. Don't glue it together like I just did. I forgot. You know, only I would do this. Hello. You don't want to squirt it through the hole because when you squirt it through the hole, it glues the other end. And I didn't do that before, so I'm not paying attention. You can just, this glue that I'm using is the Gorilla Glue low temperature, so it doesn't burn, it holds good, and it rubs off good like that when you mess up. So anyway, got that on good. Now we're going to glue the inside and glue a little there to hold it. Oops, that little tip's sticking out. And then you cut it. Probably not a bad idea to cut it before you glue it, since I don't measure. It's a bit challenging. So I'm poking it in. If you have a pokey tool, probably better than using your good scissors like I just did. So you make sure that's sealed good. Now I'm going to cut off some little strings that were sticking out. And there we go. You can rub off any glue that went through. So there is the clip without the bow. Okay, now we take our bow like so. It rhymes. And you can glue it this way, like that, or you can glue it long ways. If you glue it long ways, you know, you think, well, you could just slide it through there before you put a ribbon on it and leave the clip, and you can just stick a bow. I like it covered for journal purposes so that you don't see the metal, but it's okay if you see it, especially if you want to rust it up a little bit. It might be cute. So for what I'm doing, I'm going to glue it this way. So I'm just going to take some glue, hot glue, and I already had tied my bow, and I like the flat end of my bow. Try to make sure you've got one side of your bow that is flat, so it gets a good adhesion. And of course, rubbing off the excess glue, and there it is. Isn't that adorable? And let's see what it looks like in my journal. If I didn't want to use my pretty tulip, I could do that, which I love that too. Isn't that cute? I love it. Then on the back side, you know, it's plain, and you could theoretically put you a little something on the back, some little jewels or whatever. I mean, you can decorate it as much or as little as you like. This was just something I just discovered and did a quickie. I'll probably put a little something in the center of that one, and you could do that here and embellish it as much as you want. They sell bigger clips and smaller clips, so there's a lot of possibilities with that. So I hope you liked my tutorial. I'm going to do one more in case anybody wants to stick around and see if it can go a little quicker. This one, I have a piece of canvas fabric. It was from a fabric sample that is a pretty kind of lime green, and it's white on the back. If you don't like the white on the back, you know, you can color it with some ink, which I'm getting ready to do. I'm gonna color it with my green Cosmic Shimmer ink on the back, and I didn't think of it before I turned the camera on. So this is Cosmic Shimmer Green Apple Chalk Cloud Blending Ink. Love this brand. I've got just about every color they met or that they had at the time. And again, I got it from Joggles. So I'm just gonna kind of do that on the back because I don't really want all white to show, and I like them kind of shabby. I mean, you can do a neater bow if you prefer, you know, sew the edges and make it real neat. And those of you who sew probably would like to do that. This is, you know, people like me, I like to sew for my journals, but not really sew, like make things. But I like to do things that I just cut it or tore it and then frayed it, because I like that look, and it makes it a lot easier to do. Then I have this trim that I believe I got at Joann's as well for $1, and we're gonna go with this. I haven't tried it to see how great it's going to work, and let's see if I can't do a better job of gluing and measuring. Well, first of all, I want to make sure it's going to cover the clip, because there was one trim I started to use and it didn't really cover it all the way, so it didn't look good. I think this is going to work pretty good. I want to go around that, and then I want to open. Oh. Well, luckily I held my place. I want to open it as I'm trying to measure without measuring. I think I can cut it about there. Don't laugh. You know you'd like to do it that way too. Now I don't remember which one was the one I measured. My goodness. Dale Starling McBay, my mother would say. Oop. Maybe I should have stopped with the first one, right? And yep, you probably already knew. I hear y'all. I hear you. I hear you saying it was the other piece. It was the other piece. Okay, I got the other piece. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Do this. And like I said, I just discovered this, so I might develop a much easier, quicker way to do it, and you may as well, as we all do. We think of things get improved upon with each person that tries it. And, you know, I'm sure there's someone out there that's probably already thought of this, but as far as I'm concerned, it's my original idea for journals. I was inspired by a hairbow. But I love it. Okay, now we're going to do the glue here. Keep it centered as best we can. Go. I love this green. It's really pretty. I hope I'm staying in camera, sorry. Now I'm going to go inside. And make sure that that's glued down well. And don't glue through the hole. So I'm gonna take a piece of paper and not do like I did last time. And we're gonna go this way. That worked good. Isn't that cute? I love this green trim. I had to get some more. And then we're gonna glue that. See if my measurements were accurate. So. Still gotta cut it. Or maybe not. There we go. Cute. I got a little clip showing on that side where I didn't get it centered very well, so just make sure you get it centered good so your clip doesn't show. But it's cute. Now I'm going to take my little bow. It's got my flat side. I just like them this way because it's kind of different. So I'm going to put it there like so. And I love this Gorilla glue gun. It's small. This is not a commercial for Gorilla Glue. I just got it and I liked it. And it does both low temp and high temp. So I'm keeping it on low. And it uses the little mini sticks. So I really like it. It's lightweight. It works really well. Actually, this is the very first time I've used it. So there's my little bow. Let's see how it looks. Cute. See there? Oh. Adorable. My camera's crazy. Anyway, you get the idea. And, you know, maybe the bow is a little big. And if you don't like it that big, which I'm not sure I do actually, you can trim it off just a hair. Just a hair, we say in the South. That means just a tiny little bit. Then I want to fray that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I like that better. That one's a little too wild. Cute. So, works great. You could do it that way. Like I said, you could do it that way. Or you could put it in your hair. Yeah? Cute. So, thanks for watching. I hope you were inspired, and maybe I'll do it a little, do some improving on my little invention. And talk to you soon. Have a great evening. You are loved, and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and like if you haven't done so. I hope you did like it, and that you have a blessed weekend, and that you have a blessed day tomorrow. See you later. Bye.